Doom, 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 doom. What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. It is Friday, NBA Talk with Jay, man. We're here, we're back. It's another day. Obviously, there's plenty of NBA playoffs going on, guys. I'm your host, Jay Money. We got our guy, sports betting legend, Las Vegas legend, Marco D'Angelo here with us, aka Marco in Vegas from Wager Talk. Marco, how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good, Jay, and thanks for the kind words there. You're building me up there way too much.
Come on, man. You know you're a sports betting legend, man. My guy been doing this. There's people from all over tell me, man, hey, tell Marco, hey, that he's been killing it, man. So I know that you do all sport. You do basketball, you do football, man, doing some horse racing, all that good stuff. I'd like to say that he's a sports betting legend, man. He know he is, guys. But we got two games we're going to break down. We're going to break down game two of the Eastern Conference Finals, Heat Celtics. Then we're going to also break down, give you a little bonus, game three extra of Nuggets Lakers Western Conference Finals as well in this one, guys. We're not here to waste your time. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. We do have WNBA starting as well, guys. But let's get straight into it, guys. Like I said, we're not here to waste your time. Let's head over here to the streets of Boston in this one, Marco. We have the Celtics land 9 points at the house versus the Miami Heat. Heat went out there, covered that 8 points for us in the first game. We know Celtics coming off game 7. They kind of came out there not playing their best defense for sure. That one flew over the total. I'm kind of expecting the Celtics to come out here and be ready to play some lockdown defense in this one, Marco. We saw in game 2 of the Nuggets Lakers series. First one went up, flew over the total. The second game, you see teams making defensive adjustments, went way under the total as well. I believe we called that one correctly as well on the show. But how you looking at this game, Marco? Do you think that Celtics bounce back here defensively? You think it could possibly go under, and who you think covers spread?
Well, I was on that under last night as well, Jay. We always seem to think alike, you and I, with these
Mm-hmm.
games, and that was an easy one. I'll tell you though, I did have a couple queasy moments there when I thought the Lakers were going to come back and tie that game up, because that's the
Mm-hmm.
only way we lose that under last night is if it
All
gets
right.
to OT. But as far as this one goes, yeah, there's no question about it. We all know Boston's going to bring it tonight. Down 0-1. You know, you never like to use the phrase must win game, but this is as close to must win as you can possibly get, Jay. You cannot go back to Miami down 0-2. So
Mm-hmm.
you know Boston's going to bring the heat tonight. Excuse the pun there with this one, but they are going to do it. And you brought up defensively. And the thing about it is, and I say this all the time, tired teams don't play defense, okay? The Celtics in game 1 were coming off that grueling 7-game series against
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia, and that was a tough series. And let's be straightforward about this Boston Celtic team, and I'll be the first to admit it. This has been the most Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde team in the NBA playoffs this year.
Facts.
One night they look like they're going to, be cutting down the nets and be the NBA champs. And the next night, they don't even look like they're going to, get out of the series. So
Mm-hmm.
you got to figure out which one's going to come. Well, what we have seen with the Celtics team is they have responded well off of a loss. Only one time in this series did they lose back, or in the playoffs have they lost back-to-back games. And that was that game when they went back to Boston in the last series. I don't know what happened, in that when the world was on them and they laid a colossal egg, but they got it done in game 7. I look for them to play lockdown defense tonight. That's where it starts. You look in the last game, Miami in that game, worst defensive game for Boston of the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
They gave up, what was it, 120 some points. They shot 54% from the field. Miami shoots 51% from 3. None of that is sustainable. That can't
Right.
happen again tonight. That's where Boston makes the adjustments. And I think part of it was, you talk about edges. Hey, Miami wrapped theirs up in 6. Miami had time to rest, look at game film, and get ready for game 1. Boston had to have a quick turnaround. Yes, they were tired. It showed on the defensive end. And it also showed, in that third quarter. And really, if you look at that game, 3 of the 4 quarters were
Right.
Boston. It
Right.
was the one quarter, but it was such a bad quarter. They dug themselves a huge hole they couldn't get themselves out of. I like Boston tonight. I got to go ahead and lay with it. lay it with them. And when you think about it, game one, the line was 8.5 with all of those negatives there for Boston. They're
Mhm.
not making us pay that big of a premium. Normally, we got to pay a tax of a point and a half adjustment when a team's coming off that loss. You know how the market shifts. The
Yeah.
line was sitting at 9 all day yesterday. We're starting to see a few 9.5s pop up today. I grabbed it at 9. That's where I'm at. And if you want to look at other things in this game, obviously, yes, I agree with the under, but maybe you can get creative as well and look at some team total stuff where take Miami under the team
Hmm.
total, expecting Boston to make the adjustments because that's where the biggest adjustments are going to be. We talk about zigzag, Jay, all the time. Well, if you're going
Hmm.
to be zigging and zagging, the reason zigzag works is because the team that lost is the one going to the drawing board. They're the ones that are changing things up, making adjustments from the previous game. The team that won, what do you make adjustments on? It worked. You,
Right.
you don't want to mix with it. So
Exactly.
for Boston to go to the chalkboard, it's got to start on the defensive end. And on the flip side to that, with Miami, they got their goal when this series opened. Their goal was let's steal one game in Boston and we have home
Exactly.
court advantage. That's what they accomplished. So not that Miami's going to roll over and die, but if this game gets a little bit ugly, load management and everything, you can give a game away. You know what?
Facts.
If you find yourself down 15, 18 points, midway through the third quarter, why expend all that energy trying to come back? I think that's another reason why I'm looking at Boston tonight to even it up.
Yeah, and it's ticking up right now, guys. I always say, man. So right after, this is how you bet the playoffs, man. If you having a play that you like in the next game, the lines come out right after the game. So right after game one, the Celtics did open up really briefly at 8.5, got pushed to 9 really quickly. Now you're seeing 9.5s out there. The first half at first was at -5, then 5.5. Now it's up to 6, 6.5 at some spots, guys. So I know some people only can bet like on the day of, but I really encourage you guys, if you're trying to get the best of the lines and like really trying to make money long term doing this, I'd say get on these games. Like if you having a thought process on the series or how a game's gonna go, you want to bet that right after the game. I said it with game 3 of the Lakers Nuggets. You see that line has already moved 2 points as well, guys. So sometimes you kind of just have to know what you're gonna bet ahead of time. I know a lot of people kind of they respect the show, they wait on our picks, but like the lines are gonna move already. I did make a small play on Celtics in the first half, -5.5. I lean their way. I like them in the full game as well, -9. I just feel like there were better ways to attack it. But I see a Celtics early and often spot here, guys. That's the only way I could look at this game. Y'all know what to do, man. I mean, teams down, it's really one of those spots you take every single time and live with the results. Teams in this spot are 8-0 this year straight up in this spot. I know that you got to lay the against the spread is different, but when you have the home team, especially the favorite in the series that lost game one, it's an absolute must-win bounce back spot, and you get a little bit complacency versus must-win as well. Would the Heat like to win this game? You're damn right they would, but would they love to go home 1-1? They wouldn't mind it at all with an opportunity to win both home games and go up 3-1 as well, man. So this is a Celtics type of game. I think that the refs will, be more pro Celtics here as well. Don't be a bit surprised. You see some Heat guys with a couple early fouls in this one, guys. Don't be a bit surprised, man. So personally, I did put some on Celtics in the first half, -5.5. I still like it at the 6. I'd still take full game as well. That's the only way I could look in this game, guys. The C's, Celtic. I mean, y'all know when y'all see these minion glasses, they're green, man. That's why they're that's why they're that's why they're blending in with the green screen, man. These are the green glasses, and when I put them on, the Celtics usually have good games, my guys. We got our guy Ski Profit in the chat, my brother. But yeah, do the right thing, man. Y'all know what to do. Celtics first half full game should be the right size here. I don't bet first quarters anymore, but first quarter should be a look as well. If the Celtics don't come out here early and often and hop on the Heat, you don't want to be messing around with this Heat team, as we can see, man. So I expect the Celtics to come out with emphasis, playing a lot better defense. Transition defense as well, Marco. They were not getting back in transition. Like you said, they were kind of just tired, lollygagging, and they still led that first half by 10 points in that first game. So definitely today, I definitely expect them to come out early and often. I do think the Celtics come out here and cast the trifecta spot. And like Marco said, our guy said any total leans. I look towards the. I didn't bet the total, but I'd be looking towards the under in this one, Marco. I know you said something maybe about Heat team total under. Let me see. I think Marco went out for a sec. We're gonna get him back in here, man. But let me see. So that's all right, Marco. Just if you listen to it, just click out and click back in, Marco. But I'd be leaning towards the under in this one. I think this was on the Celtics to make the defensive adjustments. The Heat made a ton of shots, right? Struz, Vincent, even Jimmy Butler was hitting some tough shots as well. So I expect the Celtics defense to come out here a lot better. I know me and my guy Ski was talking about this possibly going under as well. Some guys liking the over in this one, but I'd only look towards the under. I think we see a under spot in this one, guys. But give me Celtics in the first half, and I do like them full game as well. Celtics they will take the Heat to Smack City in this one, guys. And remember, the game is always called how the refs go. You see what I'm saying? The refs will likely be calling it for the Celtics tonight. Let's see what happens. Celtics first half full game should be the spots in this one, my guys. Let's wait for Marco to get back in here before we come back in. Celtics team total over, Jay. I could not talk you off that as well. Yes, I will be doing some WNBA, Arthur. I will be doing some WNBA. We'll see if our guy Ski like to do some shows, my guys. But if Ski don't want to do any show, I probably won't be doing too many WNBA shows, to be perfectly honest with you. What Ski say? Ski say, I agree, but Celtics and Knicks failed this type of spot. They were untrustworthy. No, that's a fact there. Yeah, no, Celtics taking a space. Yeah, the first half is up to 6.5 across the board now, guys. So I'll be perfectly honest. I didn't lay the 6.5 in the first half, but first half is the spot right there, my guys. Look at Chris. Since 2017, teams who lost game one at home and the line is stronger in the same game are 15-6 against the spread. It's simple, Chris. You take the team that lost, or it's real simple with me, guys. This you take that team or you stay off the game. I know a lot of people like to bet every single game. They want to bet their spots. Personally, I wouldn't take the Heat here. If I feel like if I like the Heat, I'd just stay off the game. You don't have to bet every single one. The spot is the Celtics. I think it's pretty simple there. If you look at the Celtics in a trifecta spot, or you just stay off the game. That's just how I look at it. But I'm not here to tell you guys what to bet, my guys. I appreciate you for tuning in, Chris, my brother. Let me see. So yeah, I'm gonna get over here to this Nuggets. I'm gonna get over here to this Lakers Nuggets spot real quick, man. Hopefully, Marco get back in here. But yeah, I did make a small play on Celtics in the first half, -5.5. I do think they covered a full game spread, -9, -9.5. I see the Celtics win this game by 15 plus points. That's the only way that I could look in this. Let's go over here to the streets of LA in this one, guys. You watch the show yesterday. I tell you, man, get on this shit ASAP. Get on it as soon as after the game, man. It was moving quick. It opened up at 3.5, went to 4, then 4.5, then 5.5 was popping up, guys. So this line will likely be 6 points by the game. And it's simple. If you think the Nuggets sweep the Lakers, then you take the Nuggets plus the points and on the money line. If you think the Lakers have a chance, it doesn't even matter about the series. It's Lakers or nothing for me here, guys. I took the Lakers 3.5 and 4. Sent it out last night at 4.5. It's up to 5.5. I still like it. 5.5 is not in my pocket. I just keep it honest with you guys, but I still like it. I did tell you guys on the show that no matter what happens. If they lose, I'm on them as soon as it's over. So it's not like I didn't tell you the script. You see what I'm saying? But give me the Lakers there in the bounce back spot at the house, game 3, down 0-2. I like them in the first half as well, man. FanDuel is hanging a 2.5 last night on the first half, but I don't know if it's still there. Basically, 4s across the board. But Lakers should come out cash to try to fake the spot, man. It's not that easy, that simple, but we saw last night, even in Denver, even in the altitude, that the Lakers can come out with intensity. They can get baskets at the rim, guys. They have the sauce. That altitude is not good for the Lakers. Older, kind of like a banged up type of team. They ran out of gas last night, simply put. But even still, when they were down 10, made a push, right, to get it back down to 3, man. So I still think the Lakers can match up well versus the Nuggets. Nuggets aren't the same team on the road. Lakers are a lot better at the house. I think they come out here with emphasis, cover this game by 10 points. But that's why I wouldn't even be scared of 5.5. I think the Lakers win this game by 10 plus points. Even if they are down 3-1 at the end of 4 games, this is the Lakers game. This is the season right now. Hopefully we see a Scott Foster special, but I don't give a damn who's riffing. I'm on the Lakers. Damn. All right, so Celtics just went up to 10, guys. Celtics literally just went up to 10 at Superbook and Circa. It's only 1-9 out there that said DraftKings. All the rest is 9.5s and moving up to 10. So if you do want to bet Celtics full game, you want to bet that now. If you like the Heat, then you just wait on it, guys. So I'm not here to tell you that shit's guaranteed. There's no locks. I always tell people, go with what you know, man. Go with what your heart feels right, because that's what you're gonna sleep better with. I could only look towards the Celtics. I think they win the game by 15 plus, and the Lakers as well. I think they win the game in an absolute blowout. In this one, complacency versus must win. Lakers likely come out playing some lockdown defense. I don't think Marco is coming back, man. But regards to that, Lakers for me, guys. I like the first half. I like the full game as well. That's the only way I'm looking. Like Celtics first half full game, Lakers first half full game, man. That's the show. I'm not here to waste your time. I could throw numbers at you, all this shit. I don't really care. It's all about the spot. It's all about the motivation. For me, guys, I'm going with the teams in the must-win spot. I'll live with the results, win, lose, or draw. You see what I'm saying? But that's the show there, my guys. Let's go ahead and recap some free picks. In this one, my guys. Let's take a look at Ruby here. Let's take a look at Ruby here for the lucky 7-11 special.
A 7-day all-access pass is a great way to get a week of your favorite Wager Talk handicapper selections for under $15 per day. An all-access pass includes all plays in all sports released from your favorite Wager Talk expert, including any top-rated 5% plays generally priced at $35. Well, we not only made the 7-day all-access better this week, but we made it 50% better. From now through Sunday, May 21st, you can head to your favorite handicappers page and get the 7-11 special, giving you 11 days of all-access service for the same $99 we normally charge you for 7. It's like getting a $59 3-day pass and a $39 one-day pass for free. So pick one, pick two, or pick all your favorite handicappers and get their all-access service for the next 11 days for only $9 per day per handicapper.
Man, y'all go hop on that, man. Y'all go hop on that. Yeah, Chris, I see. Yeah, that first half is crazy. FanDuel is still hanging the first half, -2.5, bro. Teresa, I took your advice. What else, man? We say my guy says you need to hold that info for the gold members. No, it's all good. I let them. Hey, if you watch the show, that was your, you know what I'm saying? That was it right there. That was your info right there. I knew this shit was gonna move heavily. See what I'm saying? I knew it was gonna move real heavy, my guys, but regards to that, man, that's the show. I'm not here to waste your time. I'm not even here to tell you exactly what to bet. I'm here to give you my info. Here to give you my sports betting advice, let you know how I'm looking at the game. If you ride with me, let's cash. If you're on the other side, best of luck to you, my guys. But it's time to recap here. Personally, what I did take Celtics in the first half, -5.5, guys. It's up to 6.5. I still like it. The full game is up to 9.5/10. I'd still look towards the Celtics here. I know the Heat took game one. They looked great. The Celtics are still the superior team, in my opinion. The Heat can still win the series, but this is the Celtics game right here. In my opinion, I can only look Celtics in a trifecta spot. I don't bet first quarters anymore, but Celtics, if they don't come out here with emphasis in first quarter, first half, they won't have any chance to cover the full game. It might lose outright. You see what I'm saying? So I don't see it. I could only look Celtics first quarter, first half, full game. Personally, I did put some small on Celtics first half, -5.5. I still like it at the current number. I'd still play Celtics at the current number, full game as well. I think they take the Heat to absolute Smack City tonight. And just a little early bet. Like I said, I mean, this is before the line even changed even more. I did say I was already on Lakers yesterday, but even still at the 5.5, guys, I think this is game 3 is all Lakers, in my opinion. First half, full game. I think I don't bet first quarters, but Lakers should come out there and cover the trifecta spot. First quarter, first half, full game, guys. I'm not looking at any props, none of that. I just need these teams to come out here and handle business. I think they win. Appreciate you, Jamil, for becoming a new member. And Nelwyn, guys, that's the show. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. You can go check out Marco as well over at Wager Talk. Go check out our guy Ski, Ronald Kabang, everybody, man. Let's get this cash. We will win. Let's go. We out, my guys. Come on, let's get some cash. Minion J. I will be back tomorrow breaking down Saturday and Sunday's game as well. We go. We out. Let's go. Let's get some cash.